But Job answered and said, "Oh, that my grief were thoroughly weighed and my calamity laid in the balances together. For now it would be heavier than the sand of the sea, therefore my words are, swallowed up. For the arrows of the Almighty are within me, the poison whereof drinks up my spirit. The terrors of God do set themselves in array against me. Does the wild ass bray when he has grass? Or does the ox low over his fodder? Can that which is unsavory be eaten without salt? Or is there any taste in the white of an egg? The things that my soul refused to touch are as my sorrowful meat. Oh, that I might have my request, and that God would grant me the thing that I long for, even that it would please God to destroy me, that he would let loose his hand and cut me off. Then should I yet have comfort, yes, I would harden myself in sorrow, let him not spare, for I have not concealed the words of the Holy One. What is my strength that I should hope? And what is my end that I should prolong my life? Is my strength the strength of stones? Or is my flesh of brass? Is not my help in me? And is wisdom driven quite from me? To him that is afflicted, pity should be showed from his friend, but he forsakes the fear of the Almighty. My brethren have dealt deceitfully as a brook, and as the stream of brooks they pass away, which are blackish by reason of the ice, and wherein the snow is hid. When they grow warm they vanish, when it is hot they are consumed out of their place. The paths of their way are turned aside, they go to nothing and perish. The troops of Tema looked, the companies of Sheba waited for them. They were confounded because they had hoped, they came there and were ashamed. For now you are nothing, you see my casting down and are afraid. Did I say, bring unto me, or give a reward for me of your substance, or deliver me from the enemy's hand, or redeem me from the hand of the mighty? Teach me, and I will hold my tongue, and cause me to understand where I have erred. How forcible are right words! But what does your arguing reprove? Do you imagine to reprove words, and the speeches of one that is desperate, which are as wind? Yes, you overwhelm the fatherless, and you dig a pit for your friend. Now therefore be content, look upon me, for it is evident unto you if I lie. Return, I pray you, let it not be iniquity. Yes, return again, my righteousness is in it. Is there iniquity in my tongue? Cannot my taste discern perverse things? Is there not an appointed time to man upon earth? Are not his days also like the days of an hireling? As a servant earnestly desires the shadow, and as an hireling looks for the reward of his work, so am I made to possess months of vanity, and wearisome nights are appointed to me. When I lie down, I say, when shall I arise and the night be gone? And I am full of tossings to and fro unto the dawning of the day. My flesh is clothed with worms and clods of dust. My skin is broken and honestly has become loathsome. My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle and are spent without hope. O remember that my life is wind. My eye shall no more see good. The eye of him that has seen me shall see me no more. Your eyes are upon me, and I am not. As the cloud is consumed and vanishes away, so he that goes down to the grave shall come up no more. He shall return no more to his house, neither shall his place know him any more. Therefore I will not refrain my mouth, I will speak in the anguish of my spirit, I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. Am I a sea or a whale that you set a watch over me? When I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints, then you scare me with dreams and terrify me through visions, so that my soul chooses strangling and death rather than my life. I loathe it. I would not live always. Let me alone, for my days are vanity. What is man that you should magnify him, and that you should set your heart upon him, and that you should visit him every morning and try him every moment? How long will you not depart from me, nor let me alone till I swallow down my spittle? I have sinned. What shall I do unto you, O preserver of men? Why have you set me as a mark against you, so that I am a burden to myself? And why do you not pardon my transgression, and take away my iniquity? For now shall I sleep in the dust, and you shall seek me in the morning, but I shall not be. Then answered Bildad the Shuhite, and said, How long will you speak these things? And how long shall the words of your mouth be like a strong wind? Does God pervert judgment, or does the Almighty pervert justice? If your children have sinned against him and he has cast them away for their transgression, if you would seek unto God early and make your supplication to the Almighty, if you were pure and upright, surely now he would awake for you, and make the habitation of your righteousness prosperous. Though your beginning was small, yet your latter end should greatly increase. For inquire, I pray you, of the former age, and prepare yourself to the search of their fathers. For we are but of yesterday, and know nothing, because our days upon earth are a shadow. Shall not they teach you and tell you and utter words out of their heart? Can the rush grow up without mire? Can the flag grow without water? While it is yet in its greenness and not cut down, it withers before any other herb. So are the paths of all that forget God, and the hypocrite's hope shall perish, whose hope shall be cut off, and whose trust shall be a spider's web. He shall lean upon his house, but it shall not stand. He shall hold it fast, but it shall not endure. He is green before the sun, and his branch shoots forth in his garden. His roots are wrapped about the heap, and seize the place of stones. If he destroys him from his place, then it shall deny him, saying, I have not seen you. Behold, this is the joy of his way, and out of the earth shall others grow. Behold, God will not cast away a perfect man, neither will he help the evildoers. Till he fills your mouth with laughing and your lips with rejoicing. They that hate you shall be clothed with shame, and the dwelling place of the wicked shall come to nothing. Then Job answered and said, I know it is so of a truth, but how should man be just with God? If he will contend with him, he cannot answer him 1 of 1,000. He is wise in heart and mighty in strength, who has hardened himself against him and has prospered. He removes the mountains, and they know it not. He overturns them in his anger. He shakes the earth out of her place, and the pillars tremble. He commands the sun, and it rises not, and he seals up the stars. He alone spreads out the heavens, and treads upon the waves of the sea. He makes Arcturus, Orion, and Pleiades, and the chambers of the south. He does great things past finding out, yes, and wonders without number. Look, he goes by me, and I see him not. He passes on also, but I do not perceive him. Behold, he takes away, and who can hinder him? Who will say to him, what are you doing? If God will not withdraw his anger, the proud helpers do stoop under him. How much less shall I answer him, and choose out my words to reason with him? Whom, though I were righteous, yet would I not answer, but I would make supplication to my judge. If I had called, and he had answered me, yet I would not believe that he had listened to my voice. For he breaks me with a tempest, and multiplies my wounds without cause. He will not let me take my breath, but fills me with bitterness. If I speak of strength, look, he is strong. And if of judgment, who shall set me a time to plead? If I justify myself, my own mouth shall condemn me. If I say I am perfect, it shall also prove me perverse. Though I were perfect, yet would I not know my soul. I would despise my life. This is one thing, therefore I said it. He destroys the perfect and the wicked. If the scourge slays suddenly, he will laugh at the trial of the innocent. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Now my days are swifter than a post. They flee away, they see no good. They are passed away as swift ships, as the eagle that hurries to the prey. If I say I will forget my complaint, I will leave off my heaviness and comfort myself, I am afraid of all my sorrows. I know that you will not hold me innocent. If I be wicked, why then do I labor in vain? If I wash myself with snow water, and make my hands never so clean, yet you will plunge me in the ditch, and my own clothes shall abhor me. For he is not a man as I am, that I should answer him, and we should come together in judgment. Neither is there any mediator between us, that might lay his hand upon us both. Let him take his rod away from me, and let not his fear terrify me. Then would I speak, and not fear him, but it is not so with me. My soul is weary of my life. I will leave my complaint upon myself, and I will speak in the bitterness of my soul. I will say unto God, do not condemn me. Show me why you contend with me. Is it good to you that you should oppress, that you should despise the work of your hands, and shine upon the counsel of the wicked? Do you have eyes of flesh, or do you see as a man sees? Are your days as the days of man? Are your years as man's days, that you inquire after my iniquity, and search after my sin? You know that I am not wicked, and there is none that can deliver out of your hand. Your hands have made me and fashioned me together round about, yet you destroy me. Remember, I beg you, that you have made me as the clay, and will you bring me into dust again? Have you not poured me out as milk, and curdled me like cheese? You have clothed me with skin and flesh, and have fenced me with bones and sinews. You have granted me life and favor, and your visitation has preserved my spirit. And these things you have hid in your heart. I know that this is with you. If I sin, then you mark me, and you will not acquit me from my iniquity. If I be wicked, woe unto me, and if I be righteous, yet will I not lift up my head. I am full of confusion, therefore see my affliction, for it increases. You hunt me as a fierce lion, and again you show yourself marvelous upon me. You renew your witnesses against me, and increase your indignation upon me. Changes and war are against me. Why then have you brought me forth out of the womb? Oh, that I had given up the ghost, and no eye had seen me. I should have been as though I had not been. I should have been carried from the womb to the grave. Are not my days few? Cease then, and let me alone, that I may take comfort a little, before I go where I shall not return, even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death. A land of darkness, as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any order, and where the light is as darkness. Then answered Zophar the Naamathite, and said, Should not the multitude of words be answered? And should a man full of talk be justified? Should your lies make men hold their peace? And when you mock, shall no man make you ashamed? For you have said, My doctrine is pure, and I am clean in your eyes. But oh, that God would speak and open his lips against you, and that he would show you the secrets of wisdom, that they are double to that which is. Know therefore that God exacts of you less than your iniquity deserves. Can you by searching find out God? Can you find out the Almighty to perfection? It is as high as heaven, what can you do? Deeper than hell, what can you know? The measure of it is longer than the earth, and broader than the sea. If he cuts off, and shuts up, or gathers together, then who can hinder him? For he knows vain men, he sees wickedness also. Will he not then consider it? For vain men would be wise, though man is born like a wild ass's colt. If you prepare your heart, and stretch out your hands toward him, if iniquity is in your hand, put it far away, and let not wickedness dwell in your tabernacles. For then you shall lift up your face without spot, yes, you shall be steadfast, and shall not fear, because you shall forget your misery, and remember it as waters that pass away. And your age shall be clearer than the noonday, you shall shine forth, you shall be as the morning, and you shall be secure, because there is hope. Yes, you shall dig about you, and take your rest in safety. Also, you shall lie down, and none shall make you afraid. Yes, many shall make suit unto you, but the eyes of the wicked shall fail, and they shall not escape, and their hope shall be as the giving up of the ghost. May the words of the Lord resonate and bring peace to the hearers.